also very into music in elementary and high school, and I played a lot of different instruments, and I actually was going to be a music major for a while, until my senior year, when I was getting down to the nitty-gritty of deciding what colleges to apply to and things. And I really enjoyed science, and I was good at science, and I liked it, and I kind of made a decision that I could probably be a little bit more comfortable in coming up with a career in science and still do music on the side than to come up with a career in music and do science on the side. I found a lot of different things really interesting, and I think that's one reason why when I went to college I decided to go to a liberal arts type of college where there was a focus on taking lots of different types of courses and kind of looking at breadth as well as depth of your education. And so, I liked my music classes, I liked my arts classes, I enjoyed English and writing. And as a scientist, you may not think about it, but you do an awful lot of writing as a scientist.
Yeah.
And so doing those, English composition and grammar and thinking about literature and all those sorts of things are actually really helpful. I really enjoyed my science classes too. Biology and dissecting things, chemistry and doing reactions, physics, measuring friction forces and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I enjoyed all of them. I was really good at science and math. I really liked music and some arts classes. So it was a good mix for me. I would say there are probably, in terms of topics, I definitely got into more of the nitty-gritty of the science, and that was kind of what really made me figure out that I did indeed want to be a chemist. I think that's college is of course a good time to figure out, you're 16, 17, 18 years old, and you're trying to make this decision of what you're going to do the rest of your life. And that's a really young age to make that kind of decision. And so I think there's some utility in letting yourself be flexible in the kinds of classes that you take, and not necessarily maybe focus down that first year on all the science or all the humanities or whatever you're in. And so for me, it worked out that I did a lot of the science classes. I liked the science classes. I liked the chemistry classes, so I knew I was in the right area. I had friends who came in with me as chemistry or biology majors, and they found out it really wasn't for them.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And that's the whole point of college, is figuring out what you want to do, what you're good at, what you like, what you enjoy, and diversify at that point if you want to change your major. Generally speaking, I'm an environmental chemist, and so I'm interested in basically how carbon cycles throughout the environment, and from the standpoint of the man-made things like pollution that we're emitting into the atmosphere and into water systems, as well as just sort of Mother Nature's carbon, things that come from like plants decaying and microbial activity and that sort of thing, because they all play a bigger role in the carbon cycle that influences like climate. And so that's the really big picture of what I'm interested in. And
Cool.
some of that work happens in the Arctic, so I actually do field work in
wow.
Alaska and in Canada and stuff.
That's
So
cool.
I get to go to some fun places. I've seen polar bears in the wild, not just in the zoo. I've done research in the Arctic. I've done even just local field work. We're looking at pollution emissions in like local watersheds here around Philadelphia, and so in some cases that's just as interesting. I don't run into polar bears. There are some fun things that that can go on there. So I've always been a sort of very outdoorsy person, so I like doing field work, and that's fun for me. It's really kind of limitless almost. I'm thinking of students, former students that I've had that have gone to law school. There's actually a really, having a science background, if you go into things like patent law or like environmental regulations, all those sorts of things, having that science background is actually really beneficial. marketing things where there's chemists working in the labs to make products, but you know they have the chemistry background, but they're actually more on the business side. So they might do marketing, or they might do the financial analytics of what's the profitability of something, or those sorts of things. So I have someone working in food and fragrances, so they do analysis of